Kurumjai, a very good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari. First, the headlines. Counting of votes for 5 assembly elections is underway with BJP leading in Assam and West Bengal, TVK in Tamil Nadu, Congress in Kerala and AINRC in Puducherry. Chief Minister Khemchand congratulates BJP on Assam and West Bengal victories, calling it people's choice. "14 CSO slam MP Bimola Koicham over remarks on Manipur's merger, accused him of misrepresenting constitutional provisions and misleading public on NRC. Gunfire reported in Ringui Hill Range under Somdal Police Station in Ukhrul district between suspected armed groups. And former Secretary of CPI Manipur State demands resignation if crisis cannot be resolved. Late people elect new government. And now to top stories. Counting of votes for assembly elections in Assam, West Bengal, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Union Territory, Puducherry is underway and is at last stage. And BJP has emerged as fourth runner in Assam as West Bengal, while actor Vijay-led Tamilaga Vetri Kazagam, in short TVK, is likely to emerge as single largest party in Tamil Nadu, with Congress-led UDF sweeping in Kerala and AINRC leading in Puducherry. In Assam, trends and results are available for all 126 constituencies. BJP has won 64 seats and is leading in 18 seats, while its ally AGP has won 5 seats and leading in 5 seats. Congress has won 5 seats and is leading in 14 seats. Bodoland People's Front has won 7 seats and leading in 3 seats. In West Bengal, BJP has won in 55 seats and has taken lead in 149 seats out of all the 293 constituencies for which counting of ballots has been taken up today. Ruling Trinamool Congress has won 24 seats and is leading in 59 seats. On the other hand, in Tamil Nadu, new entrant Tamilaga Vetri Kazakam, in short TVK, led by actor C. Joseph Bijay, has made a grand debut, and the party is likely to emerge as single largest party. So far, TVK has won 39 seats and is leading in 69 seats. Opposition DMK is in second position as it has won 17 seats with leads in 44 constituencies. Meanwhile, in Kerala, Congress-led UDF has won 63 out of the total 140 seats. State's ruling CPM has won 25 seats and is ahead in 1 seat, while its ally CPI won 8 seats. Results have also come in from Puducherry. Out of 13 results declared, ruling AINRC has won 9 seats and is leading in 3 seats. Manipur Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand congratulated BJP for its strong electoral performance in Assam and West Bengal, stating that the results reflect democratic will of the people. Speaking to media persons on the sideline of an event at the BJP office, Chief Minister Khemchand expressed gratitude to the voters in both states for giving the party a decisive mandate. He emphasized that in a democracy like India, every citizen has the right to choose their representatives and the outcome must be respected as the people's verdict. Referring to West Bengal, the Chief Minister said the results indicate that the electorate has made what he termed the right choice, highlighting a growing public support for the BJP. Chief Minister Khemchand also extended his congratulations to Himanta Biswa Sarma for leading a BJP-led NDA to a 3rd consecutive term in Assam.
This is the choice of the people of West Bengal. इतना नंबर जीते हुए this is the choice of the people. क्योंकि हमारा देश एक डेमोक्रेसी कंट्री है, सबको वोट देने का अधिकार है. अनएक्सपेक्टेड मेजॉरिटी आ रहा है सीट जीते हुए, तो मैं वेस्ट बंगाल की लोग को धन्यवाद देता हूं कि अच्छा राइट चॉइस किए हुए.
Implementation of the NRCC
स्टेट लेंगांगना कमिटी अमा सेमनबा होनरी मरमदी मसी कराइदा सोइगेदगी हाइबा खनबा मिसांगी. As you know that assembly the resolution lor me movement के होरमद्री दनको. That means लांगी बो कदी तौरकांदा हौबम अमा नाइ दनको. अखोइना सु कन्ना होननिंग वी वाखल सिदा CSO मयाम सु सिमतांग सेमिनार तौदना कोतना ता तौइदबनी मसी मुन्ना खना तौबगोमनी गाइना हौरि दनको. सि अखोइ सरकार दसु लेबा इहुलने अदो याम सेक्शन ना ट्राई द सोइदगे ना खलकांदा कोइ मदु तौबनी.
Meanwhile, BJP Manipur State President Adhikari Mayum Sharda also welcomed the results, stating that the victory reflects people's trust in the leadership and policies of the party. She said the mandate will further strengthen the BJP's commitment to development, unity and good governance across the country.
हम एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी होने के नाते से जितना हम जीत हो गए हैं, इससे ज़्यादा खुशी किस बात की हो सकते हैं. बहुत खुशी की बात है. तो जनता का सपोर्ट मिला है, ये हमारी भारतीय जनता पार्टी का सपना ही है.
Coalition of 14 organizations in Manipur today launched sharp criticism of inner Manipur MP Dr. Bimola Koijam over his recent remarks on the state's political status prior to its merger with Indian Union and his comments on NRC. Addressing a press conference at the office of IPSA at Kaishamthong, Shanta Nahakpam, speaking on behalf of the organizations, alleged that the MP's statements reflected lack of understanding of key constitutional and historical frameworks. Referring to MP Bimol's speech at the seminar organized by All Manipur Bar Association at MSFDS on Saturday, Shanta contended that the MP misrepresented provisions of the Indian Independence Act 1947 and relied selectively on legal references to justify merger of Manipur with the Indian Union. He argued that the act not only restructured legal framework established under the Government of India Act 1935, but also served as a transitional constitutional basis. He further stated that the question of legitimacy of Manipur's merger remains a subject of scholarly debate and accused the MP of undermining academic discourse in the state by presenting one-sided narrative. According to him, MP Bimol failed to adequately address provisions of the 1947 Act, particularly Section 7, Clause 1B, which mark lapse of British paramountcy on August 15, 1947, thereby restoring sovereignty to princely states, including Manipur. Citing multiple Supreme Court judgments between 1954 and 1993, Shanta asserted that sovereign status of princely states has been recognized in various legal contexts and warned that denying such status could call into question agreements entered into with the Government of India. On the issue of NRC, the organizations accuse the MP of misleading the public by referring to an RTI response from State Home Department, stating that records of 1951 NRC were unavailable. Shanta argued that the reply originated from Directorate of Census Operations of Manipur and not from a competent authority under the Union Ministry of Home Affairs. He maintained that the MP, as a parliamentarian, should instead press the centre to produce 1951 NRC records for Manipur. He also referred to 1954 administrative report of the Superintendent of Census Operations for Assam, Manipur and Tripura as evidence of the existence of such records. The organization reiterated their demand for updating NRC in Manipur to identify illegal migrants prior to conduct of future census exercises, stating that the issue remains central to safeguarding demographic and political interests of the state.
Lebak sigi haptai tare lebak sigi original independence singi thongna amadi akhoi tungi oiba mirol sok tanaba NRCC 1951 da tawgibuga hojik tawgadabse link tawjai bane si link to wai matamda ojabi mol gi wai du da NPR 2010 se relevant population data hai mai type ta palle NPR 2010 ga census ga NRC ga karimta da mari lende NPR hai bisidi hojik su ai exam pokta di birth rate start to so adu so population rate start nu change bane madi nungti gi update to bu mane aduga census size na sai tra gi to ana thibani NRC size na Indian citizen identify to bane kari marum gi roba section of politician karana NPR census adagi NRC se miyam de confused sara laga lai tabo potubu lai haina haiba larai baduna lai te no sanba aduga scheduled tribe list ta thingna chang po tribe kare 1951 ki mamang de leram ta di yes well and good as per document legacy ta accept to ta ne leram da ta di foreigner ne declare to ne to ta si to da kari no section of politician karana yaning da boli se kari no ai ozabi molda luktra marina wang moina chap chana ngasi hamjari ai
At least 5 people were reportedly injured in heavy gunfire between suspected armed groups at Ringui Hill Range under Somdal Police Station in Ukhrul district around 5 a.m. today. According to reliable sources, the gunfight broke out in Horai and Hamsan areas of Ringui village. The injured individuals have been identified as Themzam Tasar, Horcham Ramba, Chinoya Fali, Thothrengam Layaram and Sarai Ramba. They sustained bullet wounds to their buttocks, legs, hands and soldiers. It may be mentioned that similar incidents of gunfire were also reported in Ringui village a few days ago. Ringui Village Protection Committee RVPC strongly condemned the alleged repeated and unprovoked attacks by armed Kuki militants operating under the Suspension of Operations Sioux Pact following fresh gunfire in Ringui village territorial jurisdiction early this morning. According to the RVPC's Information and Publicity Cell, the incident occurred around 4:40 a.m. at Howrah Hills and Hamsan when armed Kuki militants allegedly attacked members of the Naga village guard during routine monitoring duties, leaving several guards injured. The RVPC expressed concern over reports that Kuki militants armed with sophisticated weapons are stationed at multiple bunkers in and around Ringui, Howrah Hills and Hamsan. The committee said these positions have been used to launch repeated assaults on villages. Calling the attacks barbaric and terrorizing, the RVPC said they constitute a grave violation of the dignity, right to life and land ownership rights of the people of Ringui village. It also urged the relevant authorities to immediately investigate the matter, initiate criminal proceedings against the perpetrators and ensure such incidents do not recur. Kuki CSO Working Committee Ukhrul has alleged that armed cadres of NSC and EF attempted intrusion into Tongau pocket of Kampa range in the early hours of May 4th around 3 a.m., during which an exchange of fire reportedly took place with Kuki village volunteers in Ulifoy Bolin Ridge area under Mount Kampa. In a statement issued by its Department of Information and Media, the organization claimed that the incident was a part of continuing pattern of targeted incursions in the region and stated that one village volunteer sustained critical injuries during the confrontation. The CSO also alleged that NSA and EF cadres had approached security personnel stationed at Sinakaithai seeking 3-day non-intervention window to carry out operations, which is a claim that is serious and requiring urgent verification. Urging immediate action, the group called upon state government and police authorities to launch comprehensive combing operation in Tongo Ringui belt to prevent further incidents and ensure safety in vulnerable areas. Former Secretary of CPI Manipur State L. Satan Kumar has called for fresh election in Manipur in order to find a capable government that could resolve the ongoing crisis in the state. El Sutan Kumar was speaking on the sideline of a sit-in which was organized by CPI Imphal West District at Tera Khamnam Lyric Bazaar today. The sit-in was held to demand end of violence in Manipur and also demanding NRC before census in the state. Speaking further, Sutan Kumar maintained that Yumnam Khemchand-led BJP government has failed to bring any solution to the prevailing crisis in Manipur. He added that the Manipur continues to suffer from violence, with many still displaced from their homes and people unable to access national highways. Chief Minister Khemchand-led government has failed to maintain law and order in Manipur, and therefore it is better for them to resign and facilitate for a new mandate.
Lengak am nikin bukapangam dava sum sarkar se makatana setharano adu loina miyamgi thengari bukhudong thiba myam se kohon mangam draba nasigi khemsan gi lengak sum BJP ki sarkar se resign tawro adu miyam dagi fresh mandate no na mikal tawna bagi adu gumba thabak paikhat lo highway am baru oi demand khara tai demand sai ukhalaga khoi sigi wakan mi famsi kombani.
On the other hand, the councillor of CPI Imphal West District, Khumukcham Joy Kumar, accused the BJP government and centre of letting Manipur violence persist for far too long. He added that centre's policy has resulted to spread of violence beyond the Meitei Kuki and it has spread to Naga Kuki conflict. He urged the government to resign if they are incapable of resolving the issue in Manipur and to allow for formation of capable government that will bring peace and normalcy in the state.
Hojik paliba Bharat lengak asina miyam da dictatorial goi pam sachon amagi makhada ol iman nairi basigi mayokta aikoina sangjalakpa adungba wakat mi pham amani ngasi pangthok seri base Manipur da paliba lengak asigi semse masina lengak ngak pangam dragadi masana moral gaura pham thado loinana anoba miyang yaba mandate ama khallaga Manipur je tangdu leitaba punchi marel amada thingna punchi do madu woina bagi tangta khoigi wakat mi pham chathabani.
Meitei Meitei Tribe Union MMTU has strongly objected to Inner Manipur MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koijam's recent statement on the NRC, calling his remarks misleading and unfortunate. In the press release, MMTU Organization Secretary Takilambam Parijad asserted that the nationwide census of 1951, conducted under the Census Act of 1948, serves as the definitive answer to whether a foundational citizenship record was established for Manipur. He pointed out that the census recorded 11 of 14 essential demographic points, including residential addresses of individual citizens, which he described as similar to an NRC update. Parijad added that while the modern census surveys collect 14 parameters via mobile apps, individual citizenship remains set by the Citizenship Act 1955. The organization further highlighted that the Assam NRC was updated under the terms of the Assam Accord using 1971 as the cut-off date without holding a separate concurrent census. It added that this update will be legally dealt by the 2003 amendment to the Citizenship Act of 1955, specifically under Rule 4A, Sub-Rule Clause 3 of the Citizenship Rules. MMTU emphasized that an updated NRC in Manipur is essential to accurately categorize the population into Indian citizens, Manipur citizens, and foreigners. It also cited multiple historical instances where large number of Paites, Kukis, and Mar people had settled in the state. The organization urged the government to develop a legal mechanism to identify and deport undocumented immigrants who illegally entered the northeast region and Manipur, while calling for a formal bilateral extradition treaty. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal on Monday commenced observance of Fire Safety Week 2026, which will continue till May 10 in accordance with guidelines of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. The program is being held under the theme Safe School, Safe Hospital and Fire Safety Aware Society, together for fire prevention. The week-long observance was inaugurated through hybrid event marked by formal launch by the Secretary held. The inaugural session included administration of Pan-India Fire Safety Pledge and release of fire and life safety guidelines. As a part of the activities, RIMS conducted internal fire safety audits through IHIP portal, awareness programs including poster-making competitions and quizzes, evacuation demonstrations and capacity-building sessions. Specialized training was provided to staff in critical care units such as ICU, NICU, PICU and operation theatres, along with sensitization of electrical personnel and training for housekeeping and security staff. Faculty members, staff and students actively participated in the initiative aimed at strengthening emergency preparedness and promoting culture of fire safety within healthcare institutions and the community. Tamenglong MLA Jang Henlung Apanmei officially laid the foundation stone today for the transformation of the local mini stadium complex into an international-sized synthetic football turf. Funded with 6 crore rupees through NHPC's Corporate Social Responsibility Initiative, the project will be executed by the District Rural Development Agency, Tamenglong, as the implementing agency. During the ceremony, the MLA called for community support to ensure the project completes on schedule, expressing hope that the upgraded facility will enable developing high-caliber football players within the district. In addition to the sports update, the 133 kV Naralong power substation is scheduled to begin operations within the next 2 months. And now, before we move on to other news, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV News.
Saint Xavier School, Langol Sinjariba, second Imphal West Inter-School Spelling Bee Competition 2026 ki first round, semi-final, amasung final, matang shit na megitang taramari, tara-tarit amasung taramapanda, school asimak na pangtok lagani. Spelling Bee Competition asigi, laygadawa category sing amasung class sing di, category A, class 2 to 4, category B, class 5 to 7, category C, class 8 to 10. Angang singi knowledge amasung word power inculcate taunana bagidamag sinjariba competition asida saruk yananaba Imphal West Lady School singi authority na category kudingmaki angang amamam nominate tawiraknaba kanganjari. Competition asigi thamjariba fabulous prize singdi first prize lupa lising tara, second prize lupa lising mga matang shitna amadi memento amasung certificate sing. Form thajin bagi aroy batarik megitang taret ing lising ani kuntaruk. Ako pa marul gidamag BJ number sing asida contact of you.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV. Now proceeding with other news. Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights, MCPCR, has taken suo motu cognizance of grievous electrocution incident involving a 14-year-old boy from Pei village in Ukhrul district and issued a series of urgent directions to concerned authorities. The incident occurred on April 22, 2026. When the Class 9 student of KTL school, Phungreitang, reportedly suffered critical injuries after coming into contact with an exposed high-tension power line under Transmission Division 4 of Manipur State Power Company Limited, MSPCL. In an order issued on May 4th, MCPCR directed RIMS Imphal to admit the child on priority and provide comprehensive specialized treatment along with psychological care and to submit medical status report within 48 hours. The Commission also instructed MSPCL to bear full cost of medical treatment and rehabilitation, provide immediate interim relief to the family and initiate a time-bound compensation process for alleged negligence. Moreover, DC of Ukhrul has been directed to extend all the necessary support and coordination to the victim's family, and all concerned authorities have been asked to submit compliances reports within 15 days. Thadau Community International has called upon the people of Manipur to observe the May 3rd as a day dedicated to peace, urging all communities to reject violence and renewed collective commitment to ensure that the tragic events of May 3rd, 2023 are never repeated. In a statement, the organization expressed concern over attempts to politicize the day for divisive and hate-driven agendas, warning that such actions risk reopening old wounds and hindering the healing process. It cited the example of Japan's Hiroshima Peace Memorial Day, observed on August 6, as a model of transforming painful history into a shared commitment to peace. The organization further cautioned against narratives promoting separation and hostility, stating that such approaches deepened mistrust and instability in the society. Emphasizing that Manipur has already endured significant suffering, it noted that past observances like Black Day have often intensified divisions rather than promoting reconciliation. Reiterating that the violence has failed to provide solutions, Thadau Community International urged the people to choose path of mutual respect, understanding and peaceful coexistence for a stable and harmonious future. A memorandum was submitted to Prime Minister Narendra Modi through the Governor of Manipur, highlighting prolonged crisis in the state and urging immediate intervention to restore peace. The memorandum submitted by Kondram Ganeshwar, State Secretary of All India Forward Bloc, stated that over 260 lives have been lost, more than 8,000 households were destroyed and around 60,000 people displaced during the 3-year-long conflict. It also pointed out that people continue to live in fear, with economic activities disrupted, education affected, and normal movement severely restricted. The memorandum further alleged continued attacks by armed groups, including recent rocket launcher incident at Thronglawi village in Bishnupur district that killed 2 children and injured their mother. It raised concerns over the effectiveness of security forces despite their presence in vulnerable areas, and claimed that the violence has spread to other districts including Ukhrul. Citing growing trust deficit among public, the memorandum urged the Prime Minister to provide written assurance with clear timeline to end the violence, ensure justice by booking those responsible, and arrange comprehensive rehabilitation for internally displaced persons within 2 months. Rashtrahit Sarvopari Sangathan in New Delhi on a May 3rd organized prayer initiative in solidarity with people of Manipur, marking 3 years of the ongoing crisis. As a part of the observance, members recited Hanuman Chalisa, offering prayers for peace, stability and restoration of normalcy in the state. Social representatives and citizens paid tribute to those affected by the violence. On the occasion, the organization submitted a memorandum addressed to the President, Prime Minister, Union Home Minister, Manipur Governor and Chief Minister, urging immediate and coordinated intervention to restore peace and ensure public safety. Highlighting prolonged impact of the conflict, the memorandum called for measures including a seizure of illegal arms, strengthening of law and order, rehabilitation of displaced persons, structured dialogue among stakeholders, and transparency in casualty records. Marking the first anniversary of Operation Sindoor, Indian Army's Red Shield Division under Spear Corps organized special outreach programs for students at Advanced English School Nongpo Kaithel Manbi and St. Joseph School Andro in Imphal East District. The initiative comprised motivational and informative lectures which an objective to sensitize students about significance of the operation and crucial role of armed forces in ensuring national security. Speakers also highlighted Indian Army's operational capabilities, valor and coordinated efforts in countering threats. Students actively engaged in these sessions, interacting with the speakers and gaining valuable insights into discipline, service and patriotism. All Thanga Apunba Mairapaibi organization organized a sit-in protest today at Thanga in Bishnupur district to demand justice for the victims of the Thronglaubi bomb attack and the TM Kasom ambush. Several prominent CSO leaders participated in the protest, including Amoava advisor Usharani Chongtham, President Y. Kunjarani, General Secretary Sujatha, Poirei Lemarol General Secretary T.H. Apabi, Vice President Komu, and Amukom member Dr. Narendra Thokcho. Local residents and women folk from Thanga and its surrounding areas also gathered to show their support. During the event, the participants shouted slogans denouncing the two tragic incidents and observed a 2-minute silence to honor the departed souls. Demanding that the government immediately control Kuki armed groups and ensure the swift resettlement of IDPs to their original homes, Wangdam Premjit, an internally displaced person currently sheltered at Thambal Marik College in Oinam, launched a hunger strike unto death today. Addressing media persons at the protest site, Premjit stated that his decision was driven by the government's failure to control Kuki armed groups. He accused the authorities of remaining mute spectators while members of the Meitei community are targeted by armed groups seeking a separate administration or union territory.
Mausagum king tapna leiba Manipurama athubada ohinbiu haina sarkar thamjekiba phireb adu thar me 2026 phaugi oina thamjekibani asigi wangma lalaktana ngasi 4 May 2026 yorokpatigi ai khongjing asi makha tana chaksinjaba houjabani maraksida karigumba sarkarna aina lepchariba phirebasida amadi miyam lepiba phirebasida ubiduna thabakta onthokpiba taragadi miyam khangna amadi ai bayauna onthokpiragadi ai sasu laujariba phirebasi handokjagani.
District Health Society Bishnupur, National Program on Climate Change and Human Health, Bishnupur SAIL, organized a meeting and awareness program today at the Mini Secretariat for the District Multi-Sectoral Task Force on Climate Change and Human Health. Chaired by Deputy Commissioner Pooja Langbam, the event brought together several key officials including DFO Romabai Waikom, CMO Dr. Laisham Raichandra and PhED Executive Engineer Rambo Puyam. Agriculture Officer Laisham Rashtombi and PRDA Assistant Secretary Dr. Huidrom Roman were also in attendance alongside various other government representatives. During the meeting, DC Pooja Langwam emphasized the critical need for a concerted effort between the government and the public to effectively respond to environmental disasters. On the other hand, a District Zonal Officer for the NPCCHH Bishnupur SAIL, Dr. Johnson Moirangtem, provided a comprehensive overview of current initiatives and outlined the program's future strategic planning. DM Community College has referred to allegations made by Kanglek Park Students Association KSA against the college. A praise note issued by Nodal Officer of DM Community College, Professor N. Subhash Chandra, maintained that the college has been conducting MLT, RIT, OTT courses since 2014. It further clarified that the college has also held talks on the issue concerning registration with National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Profession by engaging former nodal officer of the college. The nodal officer of the college also informed that it will host a meeting regarding the matter at hand, and KSA along with parents, students organization can attend the meeting to clear all doubts on prevailing issue. And now the sports news. In kickboxing, state team selection trials for the WACO India National Kickboxing Championship will take place at Dr. Kamal Indoor Stadium, Manipur University on May 6 at 9 a.m. This selection process applies to both the junior and sub-junior categories for boys and girls. The National Championship for Junior Boys and Girls National will be held from May 30th to June 3rd at the KT campus on Barunay Temple Road in Odisha, while that of the sub-junior boys and girls is scheduled to take place at the Rajendra Nagar AB Road Indoor Stadium in Madhya Pradesh. And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center, Imphal state's maximum temperature was recorded at 23.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 17.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 98% in the morning and 79% in the evening today. As per report, Imphal received a maximum rainfall of 15.4 millimeters in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, according to India Meteorological Department, Meteorological Center Imphal, light to moderate rainfall was recorded at fairly widespread places across Manipur in the last 24 hours, with 24.9 millimeter in Tamenglong, 22 millimeter in Jiribam, 18.4 millimeter in Chandal, 17.5 millimeter in Kopum, and 9.5 millimeter in Lamsang, as well as notable precipitation, while other areas reported light rain. The department has issued a warning of thunderstorms with lightning, heavy rainfall and gusty winds over the next 3 days, likely to affect districts including Thoubal, Kakching, Technopal, Chandal, Churachandpur and Farzol at isolated to scattered places, even as temperatures in Imphal showed slight rise and unsettled weather conditions are expected to persist across the state in the coming days. And before I wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Counting of votes for 5 assembly elections is underway, with BJP leading in Assam and West Bengal, TVK in Tamil Nadu, Congress in Kerala and AINRC in Puducherry. Chief Minister Khemchand congratulates BJP on Assam and West Bengal victories, calling it people's choice. Team CSO slam MP Bimol Akoijam over remarks on Manipur's merger, accused him of misrepresenting constitutional provisions and misleading public on NRC. Gunfire reported in Bingwe Hill Range under Somdal Police Station in Ukhrul district between suspected armed groups. And former Secretary of CPI Manipur State demands resignation if crisis cannot be resolved. Let people elect new government. Well, that's all we have for today. Thanks for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates. Till then, good night.